WISE is not WISE is not a framework like GEM or WELL. It is a program like EDP. And much like EDP, WISE will have a fund that invests in a group of enterprises. So they'll develop a portfolio of, and WISE expects the investments to return back to the fund. Unlike EDP, WISE will always be delivered through a lead financial institution partner. With EDP, my understanding is that it's preferred for the investments to be delivered through a local intermediary, but if in this case, it's really the focus is around the intermediary and the intermediary creating appropriate products for women-owned businesses. And we'll focus, as I mentioned before, exclusively on women-led or co-led small enterprises. So there's a fund that expects returns, and there's also a capacity building. There's also a separate pool of money that's around donation capital, that's around the capacity building and the community development work and the policy advocacy work. I should be talking in the future tense because as of now, we have seed money and we have a lot of enthusiasm and energy and a lot of strategic support to build this out. And Kit and I have the mandate to be fundraising to move this from the seed stage to the implementation stage. So in terms of process, what we've done is we've invited participants who participated in the research program that Norman talked about. All the participants in that research program were invited to participate in concept and development of concept notes to describe to us how they would implement this vision in their contexts. That concept note process is closing now, and we'll be down selecting the first country to launch the pilot in shortly. So as I mentioned, we have seed money to launch operations, and then we're fundraising to support the full implementation. So why am I telling you this? Does anybody want to know why I'm telling you this? I mean, why are we sitting here? I don't know. Because I think that for people who know a little bit about WISE, people wanted a lot more clarity. And for those who didn't know about WISE, I want you to know about WISE. Why? Because we hope that it will be phenomenally successful and we'll be able to roll out in other contexts. And we want to learn from you. There are many gaps. Gaps are around working with men. How do we most effectively engage men in the process in a way that sets the women up for success in their endeavors? Around links to the GROW campaign, like we discussed before, and around having a really strong strategy around developing resilient enterprises, which we have some ideas around, but we could use some assistance. So I will, in a bizarre thing, be first participating in a breakout where I tell people about WISE, and then after participating in a project clinic where I hope you tell me about WISE, or you help me craft it based on your experiences and your best practices around these different pieces. So that's all I wanted to say.